In the small town of Maple Ridge, nights were quiet and skies were clear enough for every star to look like a tiny shining eye watching the world below. 12-year-old Evan Parker, a curious boy with messy brown hair and a habit of asking too many questions, spent every night on his rooftop staring at the sky. Evan wasn't just fascinated by stars. He felt connected to them, that he believed they had feelings. His parents thought it was just childish imagination, until the night everything changed. White medium star. Chapter 1. The flickering star. One cold autumn night, while lying under a blanket and staring up, Evan noticed something unusual. That a star near the edge of the sky wasn't twinkling like the others. That it was trembling, flickering like a dying candle. Evan felt a strange ache in his chest, almost like someone somewhere was silently crying. He whispered, "Are you okay up there?" Suddenly, a soft hum filled the air. The star flickered again, brighter this time. Evan's eyes widened. That same night, as he walked to school the next morning, he saw Mr. Walter, the old homeless man who lived near the alley by the bakery. His clothes were torn, his hair wild, his eyes lost in memories only he could see. Everyone ignored him. Some people crossed the street when he approached. Kids made jokes about him. But Evan, he felt something familiar in the old man's expression. A flicker, just like the star. White medium star. Chapter 2. A small act of kindness. After school, Evan returned with a warm sandwich he'd bought using his saved allowance. He quietly approached Mr. Walter. The old man looked up in surprise. "No one ever stops," he muttered. "I thought you might be hungry," Evan said, placing the sandwich beside him. For the first time, Mr. Walter smiled. A weak, tired smile, but a smile. That night, Evan rushed to his rooftop. The flickering star was glowing a little brighter. It hit him hard. Every kind act brings light to a broken star, but the star was still weak. Someone, maybe Mr. Walter, needed more than one meal. They needed hope. White medium star. Chapter 3. The truth about the stars. The following nights, Evan continued helping. Warm clothes. A blanket. A fresh bottle of water. Sometimes he just sat with Mr. Walter and listened to his stories. The star grew brighter with each act. One night, as Evan lay staring at the sky, he suddenly heard a soft voice behind him. "You see them too?" the voice said. Evan turned around to find his grandmother, who lived with them. "You know about the stars?" Evan whispered. His grandmother smiled and sat beside him. "In our family," she said softly, "some of us are born with the ability to feel the stars. The stars are connected to people's hearts. When someone loses hope, their star dims. When they find kindness, it glows." Evan looked up again, eyes sparkling. "So that flickering star, it belongs to someone whose heart is close to breaking," she finished. Evan looked down, now fully understanding. "Mr. Walter," he whispered. White medium star. Chapter 4. A story of a broken heart. Over the next few days, Evan spent more time with Mr. Walter. The old man slowly opened up. He once had a family. A wife. A daughter. A small home. A simple life. But after losing his job, things spiraled. He felt like a burden. Shame grew. And one day, he simply left. He disappeared. Not because he didn't love them, but because he believed they were better off without him. Evan listened quietly, his heart heavy. "Do you miss them?" Evan asked. "Every day," Walter whispered, eyes wet. "But after all these years, what if they don't want me?" Evan shook his head. "I think they never stopped waiting." White medium star. Chapter 5. Repairing the star. Evan had a plan. He found Mr. Walter's daughter online. Megan Walters, now a grown woman living just 2 towns away. A message was sent. A meeting arranged. But on the morning of the reunion, Mr. Walter panicked. "They don't want to see me," he cried. "They'll hate me." Evan held his hand tightly. "Come with me. Trust me. Your star wants to shine again." Shaking, scared, but hopeful, Mr. Walter followed him. When Megan arrived at the little park, she froze. "Dad," she whispered to Amar. Walter fell to his knees, sobbing. "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." But she ran to him and wrapped her arms around him. "I waited for you every single year," she cried. "You never stopped being my dad." Evan stepped back, letting them have their moment. A sudden warm light bathed the park. Everyone looked up. The once dim star was now the brightest star in the night sky, glowing like a tiny sun. Walter's heart was whole again. White medium star. Final chapter. Keeper of the stars. A few days later, Mr. Walter moved in with his daughter. He found part-time work at a local workshop. He shaved, wore clean clothes, and slowly regained the pieces of himself he thought were lost forever. Evan visited him often. Every night afterward, Evan climbed to his rooftop, watching the stars not just as glowing dots, but as millions of human stories waiting for kindness. His grandmother placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "You repaired your first star," she whispered. Evan smiled. "I want to fix many more." And so, under the vast sky of Maple Ridge, the boy who repaired broken stars prepared for the next broken light, knowing that even the smallest act of kindness could change a life and an entire sky.